Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Bhagavataye Namo Vishwambara He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Radha Kanta Namastute Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwami Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shri Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So first of all, my most merciful, compassionate Gurudev, Vishnupada Paramahans Parivakacharya Tathara Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj, I offer unlimited Dandavat pranams. And then my Shikshapad Guru, Om Vishnupada, Sridhar Maharaj, and his lotus feet. Unlimited Dandavat pranams thereafter. Bhagavanta Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Vaman Goswami Maharaj, and all the Rupanuga Guru Varga. My unlimited Dandavat pranams, and at present all the Vaishnava, my respectful obeisances. Today, Shri Guru and Vaishnavas, by the causeless mercy of the Shri Guru and Vaishnavas, we can hear the name, qualities, forms, pastimes of the Lord. We're present here during Kartik Mas, Damodar Mas. Many beautiful pastimes are manifested this month. Most prominent of the pastimes is Ras Leela during Sharad Purnima. Also, Shri Guru is here, and from his lotus mouth we can hear Harikatha. Praying for this mercy every moment. It's that we can stay at his feet, and by that we can attain this very rare prem. Like it said, whether you keep me, whether you beat me, like a dog, the dog would not leave his master. So my prayer is that Gurudev has this mercy on me and keep me as his lotus feet and at the feet of Srimati Radhika, that I will not be separated from him. That I don't have any scriptural knowledge. What I've heard from Srila Gurudev, I am chewing the chewed. And we're waiting for one thing in our life, that thing which is endless. That day which we attain, that day which we can get some happiness. We're all hankering for this day.
कभी सुख मिलता है?
Do we get this happiness? Will we ever get it?
बस से धक्के खाते, मेट्रो से जाते, गाड़ी मिल जाएगी,
Whether
मिल
we
जाएगा।
going by metro, then we want to get a car.
गाड़ी आ गई,
When the car comes, and then we get accident, then there's an accident, and then we have to pay 1 lakh rupees to fix the situation.
है ना? तो वो जो शुभ दिन और उस सुख के दिन
That
हम चिंता में
auspicious day that we're waiting for,
उसके बारे में
actually, what is that happiness
श्री गुरु जी कृपा
that we're waiting for?
से कोई गलती हो जाए तो
Gurudev, may he show mercy on me. May he forgive me for my faults. I am a conditioned soul.
हमारे शास्त्रों में ना
In our scriptures,
एक श्लोक है,
there is one shloka, and in the 12th canto, I've heard from Shri Gurudev's mouth many times. In this shloka, this human birth is very rare and very, very fragile. It means Shanabhangur, that breath which we take out, we don't know if it will come back in again. Or if it's gone back in again, we don't know if it's going to go out again. Nirala? Ek nirala nahi?
तो क्षणभंगुर बताया मनुष्य जीवन कितना,
so this life is very temporary.
जो वास्तविक महत्व है ना उसको हम समझ नहीं पा रहे.
We don't understand the value of this. If you give us a jewel in the hands of a monkey, what will he do with it? He will just chew on it and throw it away. If we get a jewel, will we throw it away? We will not give it to anyone, because we know the value of the jewel. The monkey does not the value of the jewel. Gurudev is here. I am afraid of making offense. I am a conditioned soul. We like have a jewel with us, but we are like monkeys. But we are spoiling that valuable jewel. We are very expert in swearing, earning money, and working. Who is more than us? Ravan. He has so much wealth. Indrajit, his 10 direction. He could control. The earth was shivering, shaking, fear from Ravan. But he was liberated by Lord Ram. He was a Brahmin. He was very intelligent. He could recite the Shiv Tandava. When he used to recite, then Lord Shiva used to stand up and start to dance. What was he lacking? What was he lacking? He was not affectionate to Lord Ramchandra. He spoils his life. Externally, we see his life. We want to live like Ravan. We want to be educated. We want to get a position. But we don't want to perform bhajan. Tell me the truth from your heart. Even if we want, we cannot do it, because our fortune is such misfortune. This human birth is very rare, and even more rare than that is to obtain the darshan of those Vaikuntavasis, that is, those who are very dear to the Lord. Do you understand? So, The human birth is rare, and even rarer than that is the darshan of the pure devotee of the Lord. So then think for yourself, what kind of a day it is for you today. We're having the darshan of the Lord's devotee. You didn't have to go very far. Many of you have just live nearby, and your Gurudev is in your house. Very well. Like a mother, when a child cries, the mother picks up the child very quickly. Thus, the Vaishnavas have kept us in their lap just by chanting a few rounds. We all know our own condition, our situation. And I'm saying this in front of the Vaishnavas. The fulfillment of one's life is to perform devotional practice. If you go to any market,
आप किसी बाजार में जाओ और बाजार में जाने के बाद में कोई वस्तु आपको पसंद आ जाए.
If you go to the market and find something that you like,
अगर आप उसे खरीद नहीं पाओगे तो.
But what will happen to you if you cannot afford what is in the market that you want? This human birth, it's after 8.4 million species of life and traversing in the cycle of repeated birth and death. The Lord has given us this human body, has given this chance. And maybe we don't get devotional service in this body. Well, think the dog and the cat cannot do bhakti. If the cat and dog was here, he will not. He will
jump off the balcony if the snake comes in.
You'll jump off the balcony. If the dog comes in the, if the snake comes in the house, in the room, you won't. You will jump out of the balcony. We're learning, bringing up our children. Even the dogs and cats are doing this. In our life, we have 2 or 3 children. But the pig,
a pig is better than us. Pig gives birth to 12 children. Once we give birth to 4 children at a time. Animals are sleeping for 12 hours. We are not able to find sleep for 2 hours. Animals are living better life than us. So, reality, meaning is, scripture essence is, understand the importance of this human life and chant holy names. Apart from holy name, everything else is useless. So, today's opportunity never comes always. Again and again, opportunity doesn't knock your door. Those who have taken Harinam take blessings so that they can chant properly. Those who have not taken, take Harinam, make your life successful. Okay. Now, I request Gurudev to speak something. All Vaishnavas, Gurudev, please bless me. Just I pray. Gurudev, you're distributing this rare wealth. Please make me qualified to attain this wealth. This is my only prayer.
Hari Lal ki jai. Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namo Mahadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaurabhise Namo हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु
जगत्पते गोपीश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तु तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। ओम वृंदावै तुलसी देवै प्रिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। भक्ताभिहीना अपराधमक्षे क्षिप्ताश्च कामाधिकरण्डमादे कृपामयि त्वां शरणां प्रपन्नं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं प्रज्ञामि Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare
जय श्री भक्तिवेदांत गोस्वामी महाराज की जय, श्री गुरुदेव की जय।
सबसे पहले गुरुपाद
So first of all, Nitya Lila Prishna Vishnupad, Astatara Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta, Srila Bhaman Gosai Maharaj, his Lot and Nitya Lila Prishna Vishnupad, Astatara Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta, Srila Narayan Gosai Maharaj and his fearless lotus feet, unlimited downward pranams I offer. Thereafter, Nitya Lila Prishna Vishnupad, Astatara Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta, Srila Swami Maharaj, and present all the Vaishnavas. Vaishnav is present, mothers, associates of Gaur Mahaprabhu, and listeners of Harikatha, and respectfully I offer my pranams. Just you have heard from Taran Krishna Prabhu very nicely Bhagavats, the essence of the Srimad Bhagavatam. What is the meaning of the human life? You have attained this human birth by some great fortune. Tulsidas in Ramcharitmanas, he has taken this shloka from the Bhagavatam in the Hindi language. It is very nicely explained that this human birth, why have we got this? So that we can take advantage of the sadhus and sitting satsang. and we are able to listen to Harikatha. And specifically, this month, this very pure month, very rare that we explained, this Kartik month,
नियम सेवा व्रत भी कहा है।
नियम सेवा व्रत,
उज्जा व्रत भी कहा है।
It's called Ujja Vrat. Ujja Vrat. Ujjeshwari Srimati Radhika is the presiding deity of this month,
पुरुषोत्तम व्रत भी करते हैं।
and it's called Purushottam Vrat.
पुरुषोत्तम मास भी कहते हैं।
And
उस पुरुषोत्तम
in the Purushottam month, the presiding deity of which is Krishna himself.
And
Kartik month, presiding deity is Srimati Radhika. We are performing this vrat for Srimati Radhika. Many perform this vrat for Navratri. But see, this vrat, this vow for Srimati Radhika, by performing which, Krishna is pleased and Srimati Radhika is pleased. That which you performed for the demigod, demigoddesses, they will give you material benefit. If you don't have son, you'll get son. If you don't have wealth, then you get wealth. This is true. But wealth, son, etc., what are they? They are only limited for some time. But performing this vrat for Srimati Radhika, what can we explain, say? Directly you get this divine love, transcendental love. And you will not have to come back to this material world again. We are all suffering in this world. But having the mercy of Srimati Radhika, we will not have come back to this material world. We will go to the eternal abode of the Lord and become the Anuchari. See, by becoming Srimati Radhika's Dasi, we will get this opportunity. Gokula Khan, very quickly we will attain the service of the divine couple, Radha and Krishna. Just think of this and don't have to do anything. In Lalita Ashtakam, Srila Rupa Goswami is saying, in Braj, if somebody just thinks that they want to become the Sakhi of Srimati Radhika, they want to become her Dasi, if Srimati Lalita Devi hears this, immediately she will catch you and offer you at the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. For this reason, and the glories of this month have been described. In this month, the sweetest of all sweet pastimes of Sri Krishna are in this month. And Krishna's best, topmost pastime is Sri Ras Leela. Rajate Pracha. The topmost pastime of Sri Krishna. In the beginning of this Kartik month, when from Sharad Purnima. Very beautiful. And where will it end this month? And we'll go to Purnima. That Purnima. And also Krishna's Ras Leela. Starting from Ras Leela and end in Ras Leela. Very beautiful. Our Gurudev used to explain this vrat, this how we follow by waking up early. Chant Damodar Ashtakam. This month is known as Damodar month because in this month Mother Yashoda tied Krishna with a rope. It's called known as Jashoda Damodar. And in this month also Srimati Radhika herself, by garland of flowers, she tied Krishna. In this month, all the pastimes were taken place in this month, like going to herd the cows. Gopashtami, the first time Krishna went to herd the calves in this month. Gopashtami, all the Krishna's past sweet pastimes. For this reason, we should observe this month, and especially this Kartik month. If a Guru Vaishnava comes to that house and performs Sankirtan, the Lord considers, what can I give to these devotees? Narayana, he says, I am not in the heart of the yogis, and I am in the heart of my pure devotees. Narad Rishi asked Narayan, where do you stay? And the Lord said, I do not stay in Vaikuntha. I do stay in the heart of the yogi. Then where do you stay? In the heart of my devotee who chants my holy names, my glories. Where my devotee does kirtan of me. In this month of Kartik, if one invites Guru and Vaishnava to their home and there is Harikatha and Kirtan, and there is so much wealth that that person will attain, you cannot imagine. This Dharan Krishna Prabhu's house. We have Kirtan here. This is not an ordinary thing. Only those who have fortune. And where we stay in Vrindavan this time, at Giridhar Govardhan. Gurudev arranged that in this time that we are not there, and we are staying at Raman Bihari Gaudiya Math for a few days, and we'll perform Bhagavad Katha Yagya from the 21st, day after tomorrow, till the 27th. We will hear Srimad Bhagavad Katha for 7 days in the month of Kartik. Very fortunate to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. For Kartik, people go to the holy places to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. And they stay in the Tirtha, in that Tirtha to hear Bhagavatam. Where we have come, what is Aligarh? Ali means? Lage Vrindavani. Ali means Sakhis. This is the place of the Sakhis. Not an ordinary place. And somehow the Lord has arranged for us to be here. In Delhi, we were in Delhi, Indraprasth. Aligarh. We have come to the place of Srimati Radhika's Sakhis. Very nice kirtaners. Very nicely we had kirtan. प्रभु जी का नाम भूल गया नहीं थे कीर्तन वाला गोपी प्रभु
जब तक हम भगवान के चरण में समर्पित
not until we surrender the lotus feet of the Lord, then He will not accept us.
देखो एक गाय जो है
one cow
एक स्थान पर जो है घास खा रही थी
was eating grass
इतने समय
in one place. At that time, one lion came on the cow, and the cow started to run away. Running, it came into a swamp. There's no water, but there's a swamp. Like a lake, it become dry. Okay, there's only mud there. When it stepped into that mud, it's landed in the mud and daldal, swamp or mud that the cow couldn't come out from, and the lion also landed in that mud and became stuck just 3 or 4 meters from the cow, and behind the cow was the lion. Both were stuck in the mud. Just what to do. Both are stuck in the mud. They cannot go forward or back. The cow started to say, "Oh, lion, my owner is going to come soon. You just wait and see." The lion said. The cow said to the lion. And in a very short time, the owner of the cow came. The owner took the cow out of the mud. He will not take the lion. What is the meaning? Because the cow had taken shelter of its master. The lion did not take shelter of anyone, thinking from its own strength, wants to do everything by its own pride, meaning that if we take shelter of Shri Guru, the Guru and the Vaishnava and the Lord will give us shelter, will take us out from this mud. In the same way, we're in this mud, this swamp of material existence. This is, what is that? Mud, that is that attachment. We are suffering, we are struggling, we are in pain. When we surrender to Shri Guru and Vaishnavas and the Lord, they will take us out from this mud of material existence. And if we're like the lion and stay in the mud for eternal time, nobody will take care of us, nobody will take us out. This is called Sharanagati. The Sridhar, the Bhagavad Gita says, Sarva Dhamma Parityajam Mokshishami Mahasacha. Come to my shelter. What is Sharanagati? Lift our hands. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In the Mahabharata, the evidence has been given. Dushasana trying to disrobe Draupadi. But just see, Draupadi is thinking, Bhishma Pitama will save me,
तभी भगवान कोई नहीं उसे रक्षा।
Then nobody came.
सब सिर पे जाए,
Everybody
नीचे झुका करके बैठे।
lowered their head.
सोच रहे कि मेरे 5 पति
She
हैं,
thought that her 5 husbands,
पति नहीं रख सकते।
but they could not help.
अंत में आधियात्मिक
In the end, Dushashan,
10,000
with the strength of 10,000 elephants,
द्रौपदी की वस्त्रों के
tried to snatch Draupadi's cloth off her body, but
जब वो
he could not.
द्रौपदी क्या करने लगी? अपने
Then Draupadi,
दांतों के द्वारा भी
what did she do?
अपने वस्त्र
She held on with her teeth to her cloth.
तभी कर दिया। जब द्रौपदी क्या कर दिया?
When Draupadi,
लाखों राज
Rakho Laj Hamari,
और उस समय स्वयं भगवान ने क्या किया?
save me, Draupadi said to Krishna.
वस्त्र अवतार
Then
होकर के मानो
the Lord took the incarnation of cloth and wrapped himself around her body.
अनेक अवतारों की कथा हमने
In this, we have heard many incarnations of the Lord. Vaishnavas have said,
कौन सा अवतार हो गया?
Vastra Avatar.
अंगों में
He covered the whole of Draupadi's body.
सिनेमा में तो आप उसमें दिखाते हैं
In the cinema, we saw
क्या कर रहे हैं? वस्त्र को
that he's actually giving in the films, it shows that he's giving the cloth.
10,000
But no,
हाथी के बल के ऊपर
he actually became that cloth. And Dushashan is trying to take this cloth off Draupadi.
जिस दिन आप भगवान
And he became exhausted.
बिल्कुल
Meaning
कुछ करना नहीं है।
that when we take shelter of the Lord with raised arms, then the Lord will protect us.
और कुछ करना नहीं।
We don't have to do anything else.
संसार छोड़कर के हम कहाँ जाएंगे?
Where will we go? We're living in this material world.
कहाँ जाओगे बताओ?
Where will you go?
अपने माता पिता भाई बंधु स्त्री पुत्र
Your mother, father, leaving them, where will you go?
और सबकी सेवा करो।
And stay in your home and serve and perform devotional practice.
इसलिए हमें वित्रासुर की
That's why we remember this Vitrasur shloka.
ममत्तम श्लोको
Mamattama shloka shuksakham sarachakre pramata sakharmi.
तन्मय आत्मोदारो गृहीषु असत्य चित्तस्य
Ashakta chitta.
वित्रासुर हाथ जोड़कर
Vitrasur with folded hands prayed to the Lord, "Oh my Lord,
पूर्व जन्म के कर्मों के
because of my previous sinful activities,
संसार में रहो।
I am staying in this material world, but let me stay here with my family, relatives, friends, but please, I pray not to have attachment to them." What is this attachment? The cause of bondage,
और कोई नहीं, आसक्ति
nothing
बंधन
else.
के कारण हो जाता है।
This attachment is the cause of our bondage.
आसक्ति यदि करना है, किससे आसक्ति लगे?
What should we be attached to? Attached to the pure devotee of the Lord.
शुद्ध भक्त के साथ हमारे मित्रता,
If we have friendship with this pure devotee,
तब हम संसार से बाहर
then we can cross over this ocean of material existence. Nothing else to do, just carry on your devotional service. Do 2 rounds in the morning, 2 in the evening. And doing like this, when you have taste in chanting the holy name, what does ruchi mean? Taste, having taste in chanting. Then you will not be able to stop chanting. First, we say start by chanting 2 rounds, 2 in the morning and the evening, 4 together. But doing these 4 rounds, you will develop a taste. And then you will not be able to give it up. From 4 to 6 to 8 to 16 to 64. This will become natural and spontaneous. You will have ruchi and you will have taste in listening to Bhagavad Katha. If you not have this, what is your bhajan? What is your devotional practice? This listening to Harikatha, this hearing is everything. If you do not have taste in hearing, but you're given so much lecture, and you have explained to others very nicely, and others have been clapped, they clap for you. But if you don't have this ruchi in listening to Harikatha, and if you don't have focus in performing your devotional service, there are many people who recite Harikatha, but very few who actually practice. Very few. One speaker was reciting on Ekadashi day. He said, if your body is good, you should do Nirjala Ekadashi without water. He was giving such nice instructions. And after the class, he came to his home. His wife did not make anything. Then the Pandit said, oh, why did you not make anything? Today is Ekadashi, she said. He said, how do you know? I was in the Katha and you said, in the morning, you said, today is Ekadashi. What should you do? What should everyone do? Nirjala. And your body is healthy. He was quite well built. The wife said, I did not make anything. So why did you go to the Bhagavad? The Bhagavad is not for you. It's for the others I am explaining. And by doing that, by speaking, I will get dakshina. But we are not saying this to speak to others, but to practice ourselves. Practice yourself.
Easy to say, but very
difficult to follow, practice. Not so easy to practice. And those who are able to practice, their life is successful. We are not able to practice, so we cannot progress. We are immersing ourselves in Bhagavad Katha. So this shloka, if we don't have taste in hearing Bhagavad Katha, and we have performed everything else, what is the benefit? We should listen, and at the same time, we should practice and think about, reflect. As much as we can do this, then we will make progress. Especially in this month of Kartik. In this month, what should we do? We should think of Shrimati Radhika, Radha Kripa Katakshan, doing it in Ravinda Vandite Tiloka Shoka Prasanna Pankade Nikuja Govidasri
निरन्तरं वशीकृता प्रतीतनन्दनन्दने कटाकरीष्यसि कृपाकटाक्षमादने हरितसुवर्णचम्पका प्रदीप्तगौरविग्रहि मुखा प्रभाकरास्तकोटिशारदेन्दुमङ्गल विचित्र सञ्चरा चकोर स्वागमोचने कटाकरीष्यसि कृपाकटाक्षमादने प्रमोदमानमण्डिते प्रियानुरागरन्दिते धन्य कुञ्जराजकामकेलिकोविदे कटाकरीष्यसि कटाक्षमादने
In this month, we recite this stotram and remember Srimati Radhiki. Radha Yashomo Makaka Mata Kar Kike Radha Vihara Vilas Namanata Mano Me.
राधा कुछ
by Srimati Radhika's own hands, those creepers which decorate by the touch of her hands, and those creepers, they become very prolific. Srimati Radhika says, my life and soul, Govinda is coming, welcome him. Hearing this, all the creepers, they start to welcome Govinda. Millions and millions of creepers. In this beautiful Vrindavan, in that place of Srimati Radhika is so beautifully decorated by her footprints. This is very rare. You've seen Krishna's footprints. Where? Who has seen? Put your hand up. Who has seen? Champari. At Chahanpari, you saw. It was Choti Betan, Badi Betan, Chanbari, Kamyavan. Very beautiful footprints of Krishna. He played the flute and stone melted. But Srimati Radhika's footprints, where will you find in Javat? Those very rare footprints. And Yasho Mutam Makai Kagavali. Yasho, Srimati, who's glorifying Srimati Radhika's qualities? All the cuckoos, the birds, peacocks, and Vrindavan has become so beautifully decorated. Nobody's chanting anything else but Srimati Radhika's name. All the birds, all the cuckoos, all the peacocks, they're all saying, all the parrots, Radhe, Radhe. Such beautiful, everywhere, Radha, Radha is being recited. That sweet Vrindavan. And Vihara Vili. With Srimati Radhika, with her Sakhis, and with they going to meet her life and soul, Govinda, and she's staying in that place. Ramanam, Radha Vilasavi, Adipatya Vrindavan Vasam, Masmastu Me. That exclusive, completely dominated by Srimati Radhika. That Vrindavan, may that place be manifest to me. May that place be available to me. If we pray like this in this month, Tavevasmi Najivami Tvaya Vina Iti Vigyayate Radhe Tam Nami Charantike. Tavevasmi, I am yours, Please be merciful to me and give me shelter at your lotus feet and give me service to those lotus feet. Having this mood, otherwise we'll stay in this material world. What will we observe during this month? This is what we will observe. That we pray, we think of Srimati Radhika and nothing else. have 12 months, whatever you want to do. But in this month, think about Srimati Radhika. This Kartik month is called Urja Vrat. Shakti is called potency. Urja, all the potencies. Where do they come from? Srimati Radhika. In the first shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said, Janma Adi Asya. Adi Ras, Shingaras. Where does it come from? From Srimati Radhika herself. This is so important this month. Wherever you stay, but always remember Srimati Radhika and don't think of anything else in this month. Kids, family, we're nourishing, maintaining all the time. Like we showed, Prabhuji showed. Dogs, pigs, also. How many offsprings does a pig give? 10, 15 at the same time. It's not a great thing to maintain a family. All the living entities are doing this. Marrying, raising children from animals to birds, humans, they all do this. You see one bird, she collects food and gives it to her offspring. You've seen on YouTube. That bird collects food and gives it to his chicks. And she opens her mouth and puts the food inside. These 4 dharmas, all living entities perform. They're the same, nothing different. But Hari Bhajan, devotional practice for observing this month's Vrat. Only human beings can do this. These glories of this month and in the association of devotees. What else? Just a moment's association with the pure devotee. 1 second divided by 11. If you sit at that time in the sadhu sangha. But we're sitting here with our body, but where is our mind? We're going here and there, without ticket, without passport, or without reason. It comes and goes. That's not sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha means concentrating, focusing, and hearing Harikatha. This is called satsang, and listening to these very beautiful bhasana. Like Gurudev in this month used to speak about Dham Bandhan Leela, Damodara Leela, for 1 whole month, from the first and until the last day. He was kept Krishna tied up. He did not release Krishna. Very nice. It's tying Krishna and not, in other words, keeping Krishna tied in our heart, like the black bee is able to penetrate into wood. But that same black bee, when sits on the lotus and taking the pollen, becomes intoxicated. And at that time, the sun sets and the petals of the lotus close. And that bumblebee black bee that was able to pierce the hard wood of a tree could not break free from the petals of the lotus, because that sweet fragrance that the bumblebee drank, its limbs became impotent, and the Lord, the Supreme Personality of God, the Creator of innumerable universes, that person who the demigods offer their obeisances to again and again, by whose eyes blinking and innumerable Brahmandas manifest and are destroyed. That same Parabrahma, Bhagavan in Braj, is tied by Mother Yashoda's love. Who can do this? Who can tie the Lord? Even in Vaikuntha, Lakshmi could not tie Narayan. You know what to say, tie. The Lord is saying, I'm not even there. In Ayodhya, Sita cannot do this to Lord Ramchandra with her love. And further, in Dwarka and Mathura, even the queens of Dwarka, 16,108 queens, could not captivate Krishna. And this is described in Bhagavatam. Rukmini, Satyabhama, and others, they were like waves of the ocean, like racing, falling waves. Even like their moods were like this, but even still they could not captivate Krishna's attention. But in Vrindavan, the gopis, but just by snapping their fingers, they control Krishna, especially Radha and other gopis. By their sandalong glance, they can catch Krishna. That flute that Krishna does not leave. When Srimati Radhika does man by her sidelong glance, that bansi falls from his hands. From his hand, the flute falls. When Srimati Radhika does man and with a sidelong glance and shoots arrows with a sidelong glance, then his upper yellow garment falls and his body starts to shake. Krishna becomes unconscious and lies down. Says we're saying the sweet pastimes of Krishna. Where did this Leela's pastimes happen? They happened in this month. Like when Giriraj Govardhan was lifted and during Kartik. Kalyanag also was subdued in this month. In different kalpas, the Lord performs pastimes in different ways. In this month, what should we do? And we should think of Srimati Radhika. How Srimati Radhika kept Krishna tied. And this, if we have not heard, if we have just performed parikrama, it's nice, Gurudev said, but if does not do in the mood, the correct mood. Oh, it's leg exercise. But if we don't have the association of pure devotee and listen to Harikatha, then we'll get this fruit of listening to Harikatha. We should do this austerity, think, stay in the association. Very happy. Come to Aligarh. There's association of devotees, Gurupad and Vaishnavas. And at the lotus feet, the Guru and Vaishnava. Where Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, that day when Yes, Sukhana Sima Pai. That day where the sadhu presents himself in that house is like Golok Vrindavan. Sadhus are here, some in England, America, Russia. Oh, not me. Aapke bare mein Lithuania. Brazil se New Zealand, Brazil. On the other side of the world, there's nothing else after that. Only water there. Just see. They have come from there. Why have they come? To see the moods of the Brajavasis. How they are performing. We go to their countries. We go there, I go there to preach this mood of Braj, and I invite them to come to Navadip Dham, and come to hear the glories of the land of the holy places. So they come running, crossing the 7 oceans. It has taken 2 hours coming from Delhi to here. Another 4 hours. Maybe halfway to England. 7 hours, 8 hours in the flight. 4 hours coming, going. In that time I would reach halfway to England. Even a bit further than half. Meaning, what is the purpose of coming? To hear the pastimes of Govinda. So we're giving this emphasis. How can I express the importance of this month? You are very fortunate. Keep remembering these pastimes. And just remembering the glories of Vrindavan. It's not ordinary to have the dust of Vrindavan. Rather, Govinda's pastime places. Even that, if we can become one scorpion, one snake in that place, our life would be successful. Once, Radha and Krishna were meeting where on the banks of Radhakund. A very nice meeting was taking place, laughing and joking. At that time, Srimati Radhika had causeless man, and she left Krishna. Krishna tried to stop her and ask what is wrong. Srimati Radhika did not say anything, and just crying walked away. Krishna tried with great endeavor and said, "Oh Srimati Radhika, what is my fault?" Srimati Radhika did not say anything. In the end, Krishna with his bansi, Dwarkadish, Mathuradish did not keep any bansi. Yesterday we spoke of Sudama Vipra's pastimes.
उसमें कृष्ण क्या धारण कर रखे?
Krishna, he had his peacock feather and flute. Mathura in Dwarka does not take his peacock or his flute. More a peacock feather and flute is only for Braj. Why does he keep this flute and peacock? To call the cows, to break the man of the gopis. Why he plays the flute? He calls the gopis. To break their man. No other reason. Krishna keeps the flute, by which, hearing this clean sound, the gopis come, leaving all other duties aside, and they run towards Krishna. So Srimati Radhika is going away from Krishna. In her man, Krishna played his flute. Srimati Radhika is no less than Krishna. And then she said, I will not listen to Krishna's flute playing. And she put cotton in her ears. If she was able to hear, then maybe her man will break. We listen to Harikatha. Then if you listen to Harikatha, there will be some effect. If you don't listen, then you're coming and going. So Srimati Radhika put cotton wood in her ears. Krishna played the flute. Nothing happened. Failed. His Bansi failed somehow to break Srimati Radhika's man. What did Krishna do? Called Yoga Maya. And Srimati Radhika performed man. In the narrow lane, she was walking ahead. On both sides were thorn bushes. Only one person could go. And if somebody come from the opposite direction, they would have to reverse back. At that time, Krishna Krishna thought of Yogamaya and manifest the black Krishna Sarpa snake, 2 or 3 meters long, big head, fangs, head raising his hood, red eyes, and his tongue shaking, an open mouth. He will swallow Srimati Radhika. Srimati Radhika became frightened. Where to go now? Can't go forward. Left side and right side, the thorn bushes. So Srimati Radhika, she went back, calling Krishna, Krishna, please save me, and embraced Krishna. Lal ki jai. And the million, who is this snake, is directly Yogamaya. These pastimes are going on. Raghunath Das Goswami is describing. Brahma and all great devotees offer their pranams and they remember this pastime. The purpose of Harikatha is to hear this, remember this pastime. So, then the fruit of listening will come, and doing Harinam. And while chanting in this month, we should try and remember these pastimes. Rupa Goswami Pada said in Upadeshamrita, Pachidadi Sukirtana Nusmito Kamena rasana manasi niyochan Tishtan vaje tadananuragi
Jananurami Alamanaye Akilam Updesh Saram. भगवान कैसे कृष्ण
how the Lord
नाम उच्चारण है
chanting
श्याम सुंदर मदन मोहन वृंदावन जय जय राधे गोविंद जय राधे राधे गोविंद जय राधे
chanting the holy names of Govinda, one thinks of the pastime. Who gave Govinda his name? Govinda, Indra did. Remembering the pastime of lifting Giriraj Govardhan. And this month, Krishna lifted Giriraj Govardhan to protect the Brajavasis and to get the association of Krishna and Srimati Radhika in close proximity. By chanting those names, there are pastimes in the names. For this reason, in this month, we should particularly meditate on the name of the Lord and listen to Bhagavad Katha and Harikatha. Everybody comes the 21st until the 27th. Make this vow. In this Kartik Vrat, I will come for 7 days. Bihari Lal ki jai. No, time is over. It'll take, maybe we'll reach back at 12. To Aarti and some Kirtan in between.